Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome to Smrt Live Class Wednesday. I am your teacher. My name is Mark Roberts. Thank you for your donations. We have lots of questions on the YouTube chat already. If you can't chat, just make sure you're logged in to YouTube. And if you're using a phone or a tablet, open the class from the YouTube app, okay? Sometimes students say they can't chat with me or Zach. Zach is working with me. He is helping me with your questions. If you can't chat, it's because you're not logged in, okay? Or it's because you're not using the YouTube app. Today we're going to talk about making questions. One of our regular students, Alejandra, she asked me last week to teach a class about the rules for making questions, because making questions is a little difficult in English. We have three kinds of questions. We're going to talk about two different kinds of questions today. So let's get started. Let's look at this example conversation here. What's giving me this pain in my shoulder? What's giving me this pain? What is giving me this pain in my shoulder? And the doctor says, we will do some tests and find out. We use will when we decide now, okay? So the doctor decides now, we will do some tests and find out. But we're going to talk about the question, what's giving me this pain in my shoulder? Okay, so the first thing we need to learn about questions is this crazy word in English grammar, inversion. Okay, I'm going to use this word a lot in class, inversion. Okay, so listen, what is inversion? Well, let me just make the text a little bigger. Inversion. Okay, I know you don't understand this word, okay? Many English people don't understand this word. So I will explain. Inversion. Okay, usually in English, we put the auxiliary verb after the subject. Okay, after the subject. So auxiliary verb, helping verb, right? So maybe be or do or have, or modal verbs, can, should, will, may. Okay, so example, I will call you later. Whoops, I will call you later. So here the auxiliary verb will is after the subject. Okay, another example, we're studying. We're studying. What's the auxiliary verb? What's the helping verb? Well, here, right? We are studying. So usually in English we use the auxiliary verb after the subject. This is not inversion. Inversion means changing, actually, I'm going to change that word. Moving the auxiliary verb to before the subject. Okay, this is the meaning of inversion. Okay, we're going to put the auxiliary verb before the subject. So let's look at some examples. Okay, she can play the guitar. She can play the guitar. What's the auxiliary verb? Can. Does this sentence use inversion? Does it use inversion? No. Okay, this is a normal English sentence. But when we make questions, we use inversion. So, inversion means move, can, to before the subject, right? So, can she play the guitar? Can she play the guitar? Hey, Kayo, how are you doing? Rosa, Edilson, yeah. Hey, guys, Manuela. Lots of the same people. This is awesome. This is so cool. If you're on Facebook, Fabio, how's it going? Come to YouTube, right? Come to YouTube. Facebook, you just see a green screen. Again, guys, if you don't understand something, let me know in the YouTube chat, and if I don't see your question, Zach will tell me. Rosa had a couple things here. Rosa, we whoa, we have two types of questions. Yes, no questions and WH questions. Okay, so Rosa is going a little bit ahead. So when I talked about two types of questions, well, we have many types of questions. I don't know how many types of questions we have, but today we're going to talk about questions that use inversion and questions that do not use inversion. Okay? Yes, Rosa, you're right. We sometimes have yes or no questions, and sometimes we have what da-da-da-da-da or when da-da-da-da-da, where da-da-da-da-da questions. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But we're going to talk about that later. Okay? Will I call you later? Yeah, good, Rosa, good. Paolo, I am watching Mark and his class. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, we started the start video a little bit early today. Anyways, let's get back to inversion, right? Let's review. Inversion means moving the auxiliary to before the subject, right? This is a very, very, very important part of making questions. I teach at the Canadian College of English Language, and we have students from all over the world, and I listen to their questions, and many times they don't use inversion. They don't use inversion. Okay, so well, let's do this. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is a question, right? This question uses inversion. Here is the auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb goes before the subject, right? Can you sing? Can you sing? Can you sing? Auxiliary before the subject. So does everybody understand inversion? Hey, Valerie, welcome. Welcome back. Long time no see. Does everybody understand inversion, guys? Let me know in the YouTube chat. If I use this word, will you remember the meaning? Will you remember the meaning? Let's look at some more examples, okay? Here we go on the Smrt lesson. Yeah, Guadria, yes. Just put the helping verb before the subject. And a lot of students have studied this. That's okay. We're going to study a little bit more different questions a little bit later. But you must remember inversion. Miguel, some native speakers don't use inversion. Well, sometimes we don't use inversion. We're gonna talk about, you know, when we don't use inversion. Everybody understand inversion? Let's look at some more examples, okay? So here is a normal sentence. Here is a normal sentence. It's not inversion. It's not inversion. But here we change it to a question. And look at the inversion, right? They have seen the movie. Question: have they seen the movie? By the way, if you can't read this clearly, it's because you are watching YouTube at a very low quality. So turn up the quality. Turn on HD. Okay, turn on the HD. She is staying with her sister until tomorrow. Question: is she staying with her sister until tomorrow? We can use this car. Question: can we use this car? And remember, Rosa from Algeria said, you know, sometimes questions are yes or no questions, right? Well, this is what she means, right? These questions are yes or no. Have they seen the movie? Yes, they have. No, they haven't. Is she staying with her sister until tomorrow? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. Can we use his car? Yes. No. Right? You are doing homework. Question, are you doing homework? She has already gone home. Question, has she already gone home? It will rain tomorrow. Question, will it rain tomorrow? Will it rain tomorrow? Okay, guys, so this is the first rule about questions, using inversion. Using inversion. If you have any questions, let me know in the YouTube chat. Now, somebody, Marina on the Facebook chat, guys, come to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, come to YouTube. All right? Marina said she always forgets to use do, does, or did. Okay? This is a big problem with my students in Vancouver. If there is not an auxiliary verb, look, you like soccer. How many verbs, guys? How many verbs here? You like soccer. There's only one verb. So that means there is not an auxiliary verb. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Look, how many verbs do you see in this sentence? How many verbs? They have seen. I see two verbs, have and seen. Well, seen is the main verb and have is the helping verb, the auxiliary verb. Okay? Alejandra, hold on, okay? I'm gonna talk about that later, okay? If I don't talk about that later, please let me know in the chat, because maybe I will forget. That's a little bit later, okay? Now, let's look at the second example, or let's look at the third example. It's a little shorter. We can use his car. How many verbs here? How many verbs? Can and use. Can and use, right? Two verbs. So that means can is the helping verb and use is the main verb, okay? All right, so let's go back here. If you don't see a helping verb, you like soccer, one verb, that means the question needs do, does, or did. Okay, because this is called present simple. This is called past simple. And the present simple and past simple, we do not use helping verbs in positive sentences. Okay, I know it's crazy, I'm sorry. The name is present simple. That means it's easy, but it's not easy. Students, oh, this is difficult for them. So you like soccer. You guys know this. Question, do you like soccer? Do you like soccer? Yes, Guadria, yes, yes. Okay, now this one's another big problem because sometimes have or had is a helping verb, but sometimes it's not a helping verb. If you are not sure, listen. If you are not sure, just look at the sentence. Count the verbs. How many verbs do you see? He had a great time. How many verbs do you guys see? Let me know on the YouTube chat or the Facebook chat. Let me know, guys. How many verbs do you see? How many verbs do you see in this sentence? He had a great time. Do you see one or two or three verbs? I don't know. How many? It's one or two. Let me know. One or two. Let me know. Guys, if you're on Facebook, come to YouTube. Leave Facebook. All right. Do you see one or two verbs in this sentence? Ji Yun, yes, thank you very much. Nice to see you again. Valerie, it's raining in Peru. Yeah, well, it's raining in Vancouver today. Summer hasn't started yet in Vancouver. Alejandra sees one verb. Mardine sees one. Tatyanishna sees one. Kayo one. Okay, you guys understand. Thank you very much. Oh, Marianne's here too. He had a great time last night. one verb. So question, we need do or does or did. Now do or does are present. This is past, right? Had. So did. Okay? Did he have a great time? Did he have? And remember, if you use do or does or did as a helping verb, the main verb must be infinitive. Okay? Had, has, no, have. Okay? It rains a lot in my city. Does it rain a lot in your city? Does it rain a lot in your city? The interrogative or affirmative? What do you mean, Kayo? What? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I meant this sentence. Sorry, Kayo. How are you doing, Kayo? Nice to see you again. Okay, so that's the first kind of question. That's the first kind of question. Using inversion. Pretty easy. Well, it's not easy, but I mean, not many rules, right? Put the helping verb before the subject. If there is no helping verb, you need do, does, or did. Now, something that's always a problem for students is the be verb, the be, because be is special in English, right? Example, her name, whoa, what's going on with my keyboard here? Okay, her name is, let's use Marianne. Sorry, Marianne. Her name is Marianne, so it says Ian on YouTube, but, or Jan, I guess that's the French pronunciation. But really, her name is Marianne. Okay, now this sentence has only one verb, right? So I said if the sentence has one verb, use do, does, or did. That's not totally true, because if the sentence is just be, we put be before the subject. This is special. It's only for be. You guys know this, right? You know this. This is the first lesson in English when you start learning English. So, right? So is her name Marianne? Is her name Marianne, right? Or Marianne? Okay, so let's look at another example. It is, what time is it in Vancouver? It is 9:17 a.m. Yeah. No, Marianne, it's fine. I'm sorry. I'm just doing a stupid example. You don't have to change your name. Okay. It is 9:17 a.m., right? This sentence has one verb, is. Is be. So when we make a question, what time, we put the subject, we put the be verb before the subject. So what time is it? So be is special, okay? I said if there is one verb, the question needs do, does, or did. That's not true for be, okay? Let me give you some examples, all right? This one's difficult. She has a brother. She has a brother. Yes, it is 9:17 a.m. Now, guys, on YouTube, Mark is doing a stupid example. Really? I'm sorry. Valerie, next year I plan to go to Brazil. Cool. Okay, so she has a brother. Okay, now this sentence, what is the question? What is the question? Okay. What is the question? Kayo, don't use present perfect if you write last month. Okay? If you say a past time, last month, you need to say past tense. I was near you last month. Okay? It's okay. It's a very common mistake. Guys, change this sentence to a question. Oh, Rosa, I see a mistake. I see a mistake. Okay, no. Guadria, I see a mistake. Luis Antonio Suarez, mi grupo de inglés. Nice job, buddy. Oh, lots of mistakes. Wow, lots of mistakes. Wow, Mila's here. Mila, how you doing? Okay, yes. Ayub, good job. Tatanisha. Wow, that's a difficult name. Tatianishna, very good. Paolo, very good. Ayub, very good. No, Pascoa, no. Okay, now look, guys. How many verbs? How many verbs? Rosa, Pascoa, right? How many verbs? I only see one verb. So remember the rule. If there is no auxiliary verb, this sentence only has one verb. That means there's no auxiliary verb. So that means, oh, is it B? Is it B? No, it's not B. So that means we need do, does, or did before the subject. Okay? So look at all the good answers, right? Lots of bad answers. That's okay. This is a really, really common mistake. Jefferson, thank you. Yeah. Mark, I love you when you speak in Spanish. ¿Ah, sí? ¿Ah, sí? How do you say thank you? Gracias, Valerie, señorita, burrito. Okay. Does she have a brother? Yeah, good, guys. Does she have a brother? Rosa, Pascoa, do you guys understand the mistake? Yes, Pascoa, she wrote the good answer. Yeah, does she have a brother? Understand? So many students, they do this. Has she a brother? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay? No, no. Okay, let's look at another sentence. He has got a beautiful car. Well, let's just say a new car. He's got a new car. He's got a new car. Okay, what's the question? How do you change this to a question? Now remember, count the verbs, Pascoa. Rosa, count the verbs. Okay, how many verbs do you see? I'm not going to tell you. Guys, if Manami, how are you doing? If you're on, Lucia, Helena, how are you? Yazid is there in London. I guess he's still there. Maybe he went back to Saudi Arabia for Ramadan. Guys, come to YouTube. Come on, click on the YouTube link. Right? Wow, Valerie, so nice. So change this to a question. Change it to a question. I know, my Spanish is stupid. It's terrible. Yeah. Oh, good, Pascoa. Good. Tatianishna. Yes, very good. Yes, Ayub. Yes, yes. I don't know how to say that name. Ilona, is that right? Ilona Galco? Ilona Galco. Has he got a new car? Has he got a new car? Yeah. Ilona, I'll answer your question in a second here. So, how many verbs? 1, 2. This is the helping verb, right? So, put the helping verb before the subject. Has he got a new car? Has he got a new car? Good. All right. So, he has a new car. He has a new car. This sentence only has one verb. This is the main verb of the sentence. This is really confusing for students. If you guys are confused, I understand. I understand your pain. I have been teaching this for, God, I don't know now. I'm 36 years old, so I started teaching English when I was, I think, 21. So 15 years. 15 years. I made a lesson. I made maybe Smrt Live class number 3 or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But really, really a long time ago, I made a lesson. If this is difficult for you, please watch that lesson. Have and have got. Okay. I'm not gonna. I can't. Today I want to teach you guys about questions, but. Basically, this is the same meaning as this, but the grammar is different, okay? Here, has is a helping verb. So has goes before the subject, inversion for the question. Here, has is not a helping verb. Has is the main verb. So for a question, we need do, does, or did. Okay, does he have a new car? Does he have a new car? Okay, Ayub, you love me or you love somebody else? I don't know. You are a good teacher. Oh, me? Oh, thank you, Ayub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Tatanishna, yes. Does he have a new car? Excellent. You guys understand. So, yeah, it looks like you understand inversion. So that means we're ready to go to the next kind of question. Okay. Oh, she's studying medicine. Okay. Yes, does he have a new car? Here we use does he have, yeah, yeah, okay. So we always teach, Ilona, has he a new car? Has he a new car is only, we never say this in Canada, we never say this in USA. I think people may say this in England or Ireland, Alejandra, but really it's not normal. It's not good English. I'm sure in England or Ireland, Alejandra's teacher doesn't teach her this. Okay, this is only like, we call this maybe an exception. Exception means like a rule, but this one is okay. Don't use this, because if you use this, you're going to get confused about English grammar. This is an exception to the rule. I never teach this to my students, and I am only talking about this because you asked the question. Oh no, now we're talking about have got and have gotten. Okay, all right. Have got, here we go. Guys, watch my video about have and have got, all right? I think next week, we were talking about this before we started the class, but I think next week, I don't know, I should talk to Zach and Sean about this first, but maybe it's a good idea just to have a class for student questions about anything. Do you guys like that idea? I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea. Let me know in the YouTube chat, because everybody has these different questions about English, and sometimes I can't answer all your questions because it's not about today's lesson, okay? But maybe next week we can have a class about making questions. Okay, well, I just said that, but here we go. Have got and have gotten. Okay, what's the difference? Have got means have got means to have something, to possess something. Okay, I have it. All right, it's mine here right now. Have gotten means to become, or receive, Okay, now this have gotten, you have to study the present perfect to understand this, right? Example, I don't know, oh, let's see, let me think of an example. Mona isn't here today. She's got or gotten sick. Which one? Which one would you say? Which one would you say? She's got sick or she's gotten sick? Does it mean she has sick or she's become sick? Which one would we say? Which one would we say? Which one do you think is correct? She's got sick or she's gotten sick? Wow, Rumika's here. Rumika, how are you? Do you remember English? Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube, everybody on Facebook. Raphael, yeah, where's Raphael today? Raphael, maybe Raphael was busy, but I see him on Facebook. Raphael, come to YouTube, man. Alejandra, she has sick? She has sick? No. She's become sick. She's become. So become, we would say gotten. Okay, but guys, I don't want to talk about this too much. Okay, let's just give you one more example. Okay, one more example. Well, let's do a similar example. Mona isn't here today. She's got or gotten a cold. Which one? She's got or gotten a cold. What do you think? What do you think? Which one should we say? She. So remember, got means to have or possess, right? Become gotten means to become, right? Do you become a cold or do you have a cold? Which one? You guys tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alejandra's got it. Oh, okay. She's gotten sick. Yeah, but what about the second example? Usually there's about 5 or 6 seconds, the time difference between my question and the chat. So I think Josue, how are you today? Yeah, Alejandra, good. She's got a cold. Rosa got, yeah. Okay, you guys understand this. Again, let me see if I can find the lesson. Smrt Live. So here's our Smrt YouTube channel, and we go to live streams. And gosh, so many now, right? This is number 40. This is number 40, but oh, there we go, right there. Have and have got. Smrt Live class number 11, okay? And I explain it more there. I know it's difficult. I really know it's difficult. It's a bit, we always talk about it in my class. Okay, so let's stop talking about have and have got. Next week, I think we're gonna do a class about asking questions. Not about asking questions, but you can ask me any question about English grammar, no problem. Let's move on. So we talked about questions with inversion. We talked about questions with inversion. Now, let's talk about questions without inversion. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Let's look. Let's look. No inversion. No inversion. Now, this sentence is a little strange because it starts with when, and then it has these words in blue. So, let's say when, no. If who, what, which, whose, how many are the subject of the sentence, what? We do not use inversion. Okay, relax, relax, relax. I know that nobody understands what that means. Okay. Look at the examples. Okay, let's make this bigger. Okay, there we go. All right, don't look. Okay, you can't see it, but don't look at this side. Look at this side. This side. Okay? Look over here. Steve went to the party. Steve went to the party. Okay, so Steve is the subject of the sentence. Okay, now I know you guys listen carefully because this is gonna be difficult. Steve went to the party. Now sometimes we don't know the subject. Sometimes we don't know the subject, and so we make a question without inversion. Look at the question. Who went to the party? Who went to the party? Steve? Mark? Zach? Who? Who is the subject of this sentence? And look, we don't use inversion. Who went to the party? Right? Who went to the party? Did Ilona go to the party? Did Goadria go to the party? Or Godria, I'm not sure the pronunciation. Did Fatih go to the party? Did Paolo go to the party? Did Pascoa go to the party? Tell me, who went to the party? This is called well, I don't know what this is called, but this is a question without inversion. Many teachers call this a subject question. I guess that's a subject question. Look at the next example. 13 people are sitting in the room. Are sitting. 13 people is the subject. Are is the helping verb. This is not a question, so we do not use inversion. Remember, normal English, we say the auxiliary, the helping verb, after the subject. So this sentence is normal English. 13 people are sitting in the room. Mark is sitting on the room. Zayad is typing on YouTube. Lucia, Luciano, you know the answer about who went to the party? Steve! Steve went to the party. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe it's on the, okay, all right, I see. Yeah, Josue, come to Canada. Guys, come to Canada. That's, that's what we would love. If you guys can't come to Canada, but you have a little money, we would love donations if you like what we're doing here. Remember, we're going to start some new classes probably in August, so we will let you know. Oh, and big news, guys, Sean is back today. Sean is back today. So I know a lot of people, the higher level students, really, really love Sean's class. So Sean is back today. He's really excited, and he's going to talk about suffixes. If you don't know what that means, suffix is like, that's a bad example. Well, no, okay. Inform. Inform means to give people, let them know about something. And a suffix means the part at the end of the word. Information. Information, right? So he's going to talk about these things today. We have a lot of different ones, right? Sometimes able and sometimes ibble, right? Yeah. So anyways, yeah, if you guys want to go to the Canadian College, my school, Sean's school, talk to Mila or Zach. You guys, they are here. Let's go back. Chlorophyll. Oh, we didn't talk about this. 13 people are sitting in the room. But sometimes we don't know the subject, right? 10 people? 9 people? 2 people? One people? Not one person, right? So we say, how many people is the subject? How many people is the subject of the sentence? I don't know the subject. So my question, how many people? That's the subject. And here is the lesson. Many students don't know this. If how many people or who, if you don't know the subject, you don't use inversion. You just use normal English. Look, who did? No. No inversion. Who went to the party? How many people are sitting in the room? How many are people? No. How many people? Subject. Auxiliary verb, are, and sitting. Also, questions without inversion, we don't need do, does, or did, the helping verbs. Okay, look, chlorophyll. You guys know chlorophyll? Mark, do you know any Russian words? Niet. Okay, chlorophyll makes trees green. Chlorophyll makes trees green. Well, but maybe you don't know. What makes trees green? What? Does? No, I don't know the subject. What is the subject? So no inversion. What makes trees green? Beautiful English. The construction, construction, maybe you guys don't understand construction. Let's just give you a quick photo of construction, very fast internet in our school. No, it's not faster. Okay, here is construction right now. The construction. Yes, Miguel, yes. WhatsApp, what's WhatsApp? What is that? I don't know what WhatsApp is. I've never heard of that. Chlorophyll makes trees green. So yeah, Miguel, your question is correct. The construction is making so much noise. But I know the construction is making so much noise. But sometimes we don't know. So we say, what is making so much noise? What is making so much noise? My car is sitting outside. My car, right? It's my car. But maybe I don't know. Whose car? Whose car? Whose car is sitting outside? Understand? We don't use inversion for these. We don't use inversions. Well, look at the difference. Okay, now this is difficult. Look at the difference. All right. Here, these questions here. Oh, sorry, I can't. These questions, we do not use inversion. Who is the subject? Who asked? Who asked? Right? Who asked? Mark asked, Zach asked, Valerie asked, Marianne asked, Rosa asked, who asked, right? But inversion question, I know the subject. The subject is you. You asked somebody. You asked somebody. You asked somebody. Somebody is the object. If you know the listen, if you know the subject and you want to make a question, we use inversion. But if you don't know the subject, you need a subject question, like here. Who asked? Here, you are the subject. I need inversion. Who did you ask? Who is singing? I don't know the subject. Zach is singing? Paulo is singing? Guadria is singing? Abdul is singing? Who is singing? But she is singing. But I don't know the song. So I say, what is she singing? Understand the difference, guys? This is difficult, okay? If this is confusing, I know. What happened? Every student knows this question. What happened? What happened? Right? But an object question, what did you do? Right? What did you do? What did you do? Let's look at, I think we're going to skip this one. This one's a little easy. This one, we don't have a lot of time. So I'm gonna skip the question. Let's look here, guys. I'm gonna start the exercise. Are the questions asking about the subject or are the questions asking about the object? Okay, I'm gonna give you some examples. All right, so the first question, who wants to come with me to the mall? Marianne wants to come with me to the mall. Rosa wants to come with me to the mall. Raphael wants to come with me to the mall. Pascoa? This question, I don't know the subject. So I just say who, no inversion, no do, does, or did, helping verbs. Who wants? Look, S. If who or how many or what is your question, we need an S for present. Okay? So let's look at the second question. What are you eating? What are you eating? Do I know the subject? Do I know the subject? Yeah, I know the subject. You. I don't know. You are eating what? I don't know the object. So remember, if you know the subject, you need inversion. What are you eating? So B, we are asking for the object. You guys continue, okay? You continue. So look at the answers already. Miguel, Alejandra, they wrote B, object. They wrote the letter, right? So please type your answers, okay? But don't forget, please type the letter, okay? And I'm gonna turn off my microphone and I'm gonna watch your answers. Good job, guys. I still see some answers coming in. Very good. I love exercises. Sometimes we don't have time for exercises, but today we started early, and yeah, exercises are important. I can see if you understand or not, right? Some people are confused. That's okay. This is confusing. I know. I know it's confusing. Okay, so let's go up here and let's talk about the answers. C, what part of the body? Okay, what part of the body? What part of the body? Okay, now this is difficult. What part of the body? Okay, imagine the sentence, okay? Your shoulder is giving you pain. Your elbow is giving you pain. Your knee is giving you pain. Your nose is giving you pain. I don't know the subject, right? I don't know. Head, shoulder, elbow, knee. Tell me, what part of the body is giving? So is giving. Just no inversion, okay? Just like normal English. What part of the body? This is the subject. What part of the body is giving, right? Questions without inversion. It's just like a normal sentence. My head is giving me pain, right? My head is giving me pain. This is normal English. No inversion. Here is the subject. If you don't know the subject, just do the same grammar, but the first part is what da-da-da-da or who da-da-da-da-da. So what part of your body? What, I should change me to you, right? My head, okay, you guys understand the problem, right? Me, you, me, okay. What part of your body is giving you pain? See, look. It's the same grammar. It's the same grammar. See? My head is giving me pain. What part of your body is giving you pain? It's the same grammar. It's confusing. I know, Tatyanishina, don't worry. It's okay. We'll help you. We'll help you. What are you going to wear to the party? What are you going to wear? What are you going to wear? Are you going to wear a dress? Are you going to wear, I don't know, what else can you wear? Are you going to wear jeans? Right? You are going to wear jeans. You are going to wear a dress. I'm asking about the object. I'm asking, so C, I forgot to look at your answers. C, Miguel, no. C was subject, right? C was subject. Kaya, C was subject. Wow, lots of people got C wrong. Wow. Yeah, it's confusing because it has you here, right? But just think about the sentence. My head is giving me pain, right? Me is not the subject, okay? D, let's look at your answers. D. Okay, object. Yes, Paolo, good job. Ilona, good job. Timer, good job. Alejandra, well, Alejandra's ahead. Ayub, yes, good. It's asking for the object. Okay, what happened? Usually questions past, we say did, right? What did you do? But this question is no inversion because we don't know the subject. What happened? What happened? Yes, so E is a subject question, right? It's a subject question. Paolo, good job. Anybody else have an answer for E? Paolo, I already mentioned. Timer, good job, Timer. Anybody else? Marianne, both. No. What happened is a subject question. We want to know the subject. Okay, because the answer is happened, right? Whose glasses are you wearing? Now be careful. Whose glasses are you wearing? All right? Whose glasses are you wearing? Let's think about the answer. I am wearing her glasses. I am wearing his glasses. Are you wearing? This is inversion. We're asking about the object. We're asking about the object, okay? So F, no, I see a couple mistakes. F, Miguel, Alejandra, you wrote subject. No, we're asking about the object. Are you wearing? Are you wearing? This is using inversion. When we use inversion, are you, when we do this, we are asking about the object. Okay, this is not a subject question. Good job, Marianne. F, subject, yes, yes. Timer, no, you made a mistake there. It's okay. Ilona, good job, Ilona. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Jose, Mona, good job. Okay. G, what are you watching? Are you? What are you? Are you? This is inversion. We are asking about the object. What gives you headaches? What gives you? Gives you. This is not inversion, right? It's not inversion. Think about it. Music gives me headaches. Coffee gives me headaches, right? Mark gives me headaches. So I don't know the subject. What gives you headaches? What gives? And we say, what gives? Usually who or what, if that's the subject, we use an S, okay? What gives you? Okay. G, object. Good job, Timer. Jose, object. Good. Ilona, object. Yes, very good, very good. Peter, yes. Ayub, yes, good. Okay. Narut. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at G. Okay, H is subject, right? Subject. I'm sorry, guys. I got confused. Yeah. G. G is object, right? H is subject. Okay. Okay. Let's. Alejandra is the person that requested this lesson, and Alejandra wants me to talk about another kind of question. So we have about 10 minutes left. Let's talk about that. So we talked about questions that use inversion. We talked about questions that do not, let me use capitals here, that do not use inversion. Let me capital this. All right, questions that use inversion and questions that do not use inversion. Questions that use inversion, example, what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? And a question that doesn't use inversion, what is making that noise? What is making that noise? Okay, these ones are difficult because actually, what is the question? What is the question? What is the subject? I don't know why when we do these live streams, sometimes I say the wrong words. I'm really sorry about that. Here, what is the subject? What is making that noise? Alejandra wants to talk about another kind of question. Okay? Now, Alejandra, it's super easy if you understand this. Okay? Well, it's not super easy. Sometimes we want to put two questions together. Okay? Example, do you know? Right? Do you know is question number one. Question number two, what time is it? What time is it? If I want to put these two questions together, like this, we have a problem. Because here is the question. This is the question. This is not a question anymore. Understand? The question is here. So, remember we talked about inversion, right? And we talked about be. We put be before the subject, or helping verbs before the subject. Really, really easy. This part, don't use inversion. Don't use inversion, okay? Now, maybe not the best example. Let's look at a better example. Let me think of a better example. Okay, what is he doing? No, I'll say, what is he eating? Right? What is he eating? Let me just make sure I'm not missing any questions. Do you know what time it is? Yeah. No, Rosa, what time is it? No, 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 no. Okay, do you know what time is it? Oh, I wrote the mistake. Oh, I need more coffee, I guess. Oh, I have coffee. It's cold. All right, I need more coffee. I need some coffee from Brazil or Peru or something, yeah. What is he eating? Okay, if I want to say, do you know, right? And what is he eating together? No problem. But the question is here, right? The question is here. So this is not the question. Look, we're using inversion, right? This is a question, so we're using inversion. Is he eating, right? Is he eating? So if we put it together, we must cancel the inversion. Cancel the inversion. Okay, so how do we cancel the inversion? Remember, inversion, move the auxiliary before the subject. Move the auxiliary before the subject. So we have inversion here. Is he? If we cancel the inversion, we do this. Right? Where is gone, Mark? What do you mean? Sorry? I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Right? What is he eating? Okay. All right. What is my name? What is my name? If I want to say these two questions together, how do I do that? Turkish coffee, yeah. I'd love to try Turkish coffee, but I'm in Canada, so we don't have Turkish coffee here. I don't know why. How do we put these two together? Okay, how do we put these two parts together? All right, remember, you have to cancel the inversion. Cancel the inversion. Turkish coffee is strong. Okay, okay. Cancel the inversion. Right? Come on, guys. Put in the YouTube chat. Let me know. How do we put these two questions together? Right? Do you remember? Do you remember? Good, Paolo. Good, good, Kayo. Yes. Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember what my name is? Yes. Good, good, good. Where's Alejandra's answer? Do you remember? Oh, Rosa, no. Do you know my name? Do you know what my name is? Yeah. Do you know his name? Yeah, but it's different, right, Pascoa? We wanna say this and this together, right? So, do you remember? Some people made mistakes. Yeah. Some people made mistakes. Do you remember what is my name? No. Because this is inversion. We have to cancel the inversion. Inversion, the auxiliary verb, or be, before the subject. So how do we cancel the inversion? Easy. We take the auxiliary, or we take be, and put it after the question. Do you know what my name is? Okay, let's do some more. Okay, where, this one's difficult. Where does he live? Okay, now let's do you know? Do you know? Okay, guys, let me know. Put them together like you did for the first one. Do you know? Where does he live? Now remember, this is inversion. So we have to cancel the inversion. Think about that carefully. How do we cancel the inversion? Yeah, Ilona, my name is. Yeah. So how do we cancel the inversion for this one? Do you know where does he live? No. We have to cancel the inversion. Does he live is for questions, but not questions. No inversion. What do we say? Good job, Caio, Paolo, Diana. Yes, Louise, Ilona. Mukhtar, no. Tatianishna, almost. Good, Pascoa. Good, Rosa. Good. Gudria, yes. Or Zayad, yes. Yeah. Oh, no. Jose, a little strange. So, putting these together, do you know where? Now, inversion, we need do, does, or did, right? For present simple or past simple. So, we only use this in inversion, right? Does. Do you know where he lives, right? Just think about the answer. Think about not a question. He lives in Mexico, right? He lives, right? This sentence, no helping verb. Question, use inversion. No helping verb, we need do, does, or did. This is difficult, right? Does he live in Mexico? Does he live in Mexico? Remember, do, does, or did. We use an infinitive verb, no S, right? So if we cancel the inversion, we have this. Do you know where he lives? It's okay, Mukhtar, it's all right. Tatianishna. Okay, Tanya, all right, cool. Hopefully I will remember next week. Okay. So we've talked about what or where or who. Last thing before we finish, well, let's look at this question here. Do you know this one? What do we do for this one? Do you know, does he live in Mexico? Do you know, does he live in Mexico? This one is difficult because we don't have where or what. Now, I think some students know what to do. They know the answer. What should we do here? Do you know what, where, who? What should we do here? The problem is we don't have what or where or who. Right, Alejandra, what should we do here? What do we do, guys? Let me know. I'm waiting for your suggestions in the YouTube chat. It's about, yeah, like I said, about 8 seconds. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. Miguel, thank you. Look at Miguel's answer. Look at Marianne's answer. If. Yeah, remember Rosa, a long time ago, she said yes or no questions. Okay, Peter, be careful. We need if. No, Ilona, do you know that he lives in Mexico? Do you know that? No. Questions, do you know that? No. We need a question word. Do you know what? Do you know where? Do you know who? But sometimes we don't have a question word. So we say, do you know if? Do you know if? Right? Now cancel the inversion. Cancel it. Do you know if he live? No. He lives. Do you know if he lives in Mexico? Good job. Okay, so Mukhtar, you need if. Okay. Timur, that's a little bit different meaning, right? Because you're meaning, which city. My question is, does he live in Mexico? Yes or no? So not where. Let's do a couple more examples and then we're going to have to finish class. Okay. Let's do an easy one. Is Rosa sick today? Is Rosa sick today? Is Rosa sick today? Do you know what? So this is also a yes or no question. Yeah. Okay. This is also a yes or no question. No problem, Ilona. Yeah. Ilona. Right? Do you know? Now, do you know what? Where? Who? No. No. This is a yes or no question. So we need if. Do you know? Now cancel the inversion. Cancel the inversion. Do you know if what? If what? Do you know if what? Cancel the inversion. Here is the inversion. Cancel that. How do we do that? What do we say for a normal sentence? Excellent, Paulo. Excellent, mi grupo de inglés, Luis Antonio Suarez. Do you know if Rosa is sick today? Good, Miguel. Yeah. Do you know if, and we're gonna say Rosa is sick today. Do you know if Rosa is sick today? Good. Excellent. Let's do a little bit more. Now, by the way, for yes or no questions, if, you can also say whether. Okay? You can also say whether. So do you know whether Rosa is sick today? Do you know whether Rosa is sick today? I think if is more popular, but whether is very popular. Okay, so let's try to use whether for the, well, let's do some more here. Okay, let's try this one. This one's difficult. This one's difficult. What is happening? Now we have a question word, right? We have a question word. So, do you know? Do you know? Just, Gabi, you don't need six. Just sick. Okay, you don't need an S. Maybe that was a mistake. Okay. What about this one? Now, guys, think. Okay, let's do this one a little bit together. Okay. Do you know what is happening? Good. I'm in a good mood today. I'm just a little bit, I guess I'm a little bit sleepy. I don't know. What is happening? What is happening? Now, this sentence doesn't use inversion. This sentence, what, is the subject. I don't know, Josue. I don't know if there is a difference between ill and sick. They're the same. Illness, sickness, it's the same. Okay? This sentence doesn't use inversion. So, if it doesn't use inversion, we don't, it's super easy. Yeah, it's super easy. We don't change anything, right? Here, let's go back here. Does he live in Mexico? This one has inversion. So do you know if he lives in Mexico, we have to change it because we have to cancel the inversion. We have to cancel the inversion. But this one doesn't have inversion. What is she doing? No. What is it happen? No, no. The subject is what? So this one doesn't have inversion. That's why we studied that. Because now, if we put these together, we don't have to change anything. Do you know what? Do you know what's? Do you know what's very popular? Do you know what's happening? Do you know what's happening? Okay. No. Okay. See, Jose made a very common mistake. He changed the order because he thought there was inversion, but there was no inversion. There was no inversion. Okay. Let's try another one. Who is singing? Who is singing? Is this using inversion? No. Do you know? Do you know who's singing? Do you know who's singing? Okay. Do you know who's singing? Okay, guys. I have to run. I have to go. I have to go teach class. I hope you enjoyed class today. Remember, Sean is coming back today at 3 o'clock. He's going to talk about suffixes, really useful class. Yeah, see you next week. Let me know in the YouTube chat or on our Facebook group what you want me to talk about every week. I think next week, I'll talk to Zach and Sean, but I think next week we'll do a question class. You can ask me questions, okay? And I can talk about whatever you want. Okay? Cool. Guys, thank you very much. See you next week.